I'm not afraid of you. First off, it's Charles J. That just in case you ain't heard of me, they told me it was too late. But I promise that I'll be the first to speak. Most of these rappers, they fake. But you can't have your way, this ain't Burkhead. Everybody said it won't be till they see smoke, then they realize they'd rather have turkey meat.
What it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Got some breaking goddamn news. Apparently, according to sources, Monster Inoue, who I guess the boxing world says is number 2 pound for pound in boxing, he's in negotiations with Coolboy Steph, straight up out of Philly. I think it's very interesting. Want to get my thoughts on it. Shout out to my audience, man. Shout out to y'all. Goddamn it, welcome. Come on in the goddamn kitchen. It's plenty of goddamn sauce. It's a lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Before I can even get to that, I gotta address some shit. I see these tank numbers. Man, I was finna immediately do a video about it. I was finna talk shit and go off and do my normal shit. I changed my mind, man. I'ma briefly give my thoughts on that. At this point, do I believe there's a lot of illegal streaming? Absolutely. It's a lot of people streaming. But I just noticed it's only pointed out with black fighters. Yeah, the streaming only matter when it's black. Steven Espinoza, who is the most contradictive motherfucker in boxing, besides old Bob, when Spencer and Bud was in negotiations, he said we got to be realistic with numbers because fans, they illegal stream and all that. He's never said that when it comes to Tank versus Ryan. He's never said Ryan got to be realistic because Tank is the A side. I ain't never heard Espinoza say Ryan got to be realistic with the numbers. He's never sold out nowhere. He's never sold out. He didn't sell out the Staples Center. He never sold out even his hometown. So now Espinoza, it's only when it's black fighters involved is the streaming gets talked about and the numbers is funny. That's what I'm noting because and there's never been a problem with numbers with Ryan versus Tank. Ain't no money problems. Ain't no nothing. So ain't nobody told Ryan he got to be realistic. So at this point, I think these numbers, I think it's kind of like the election. I think it's like when you vote, when you do your little local vote in your community and you vote for the mayor or some shit or city councilman, some shit like that. I think it's like that. They already know who the mayor gonna be. They know who the city councilman gonna be. They know who the representative and the state representative and the governor. That's already in play because it's people putting money behind them and they know who is gonna get that vote. So at this point, why Canelo and Triple G 3? Why them numbers never came out? Never heard nothing about it. Don't know if it was successful or not. Yeah, even though I saw old Michael B. Jordan walk Canelo out and they tried to make that some spectacular shit. Even though I ain't never seen this dust ass at now another Canelo fights. What was them numbers looking like? What was them numbers looking like when Chris Arreola fought Andy Ruiz? Because Andy Ruiz is not a pay-per-view star. So I just want all the numbers to be brought out if we gonna do it like that. So I don't believe what they said. It did 70,000, man, and I think they said Bud did 15,000. Bro, I don't believe that shit. That shit like the election. So at this point, I don't believe no numbers. I judge you off the people. There's no denying that Tank is a top 3 star in boxing. You see it at his fights. He's selling out. There's no way you sell out an arena, but your numbers don't do. Bro, people all over the world watching Tank. And people, he got diehard fans that's going to buy his fights. Those are facts. Tank Davis, Earl Spence, Wilder, even Bud, Canelo. It's certain fighters that fans are going to buy them pay-per-views. And that's been their track record. Spence done did over 300,000 in all 3 of his pay-per-views. It's been consistent. So they gonna say Spence versus Thurman did 10,000. Let them tell it. So I don't believe these numbers. I don't believe what's that mother Rick Glazier. I don't believe you, bro. And that shit you said that is so personal with you and Al Heyman, bro. just keep fucking with these young black girls and keep doing what you're doing, bro, and make your money, and just leave Al alone, bro. He's more successful than you. That little shit you trying to do ain't shit, bro. You done ran your little course in boxing, bro, and you old as shit. I don't know. You look a lot older than what the fuck you is. You look 112 years old, Rick Glazer. Saggy face motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, I don't believe these numbers. I think it's cap, and I think they're trying to push an agenda. I guess they trying to give excuse not to put black fighters on pay-per-view. Cause cause I'm noticing the numbers are only low when it's a black fight. That what y'all trying to say? Blacks don't sell again. Y'all trying to push that shit again? And Rick Glazer, you said another thing. You said only Fury and Canelo sell in America. Oh, what was them numbers with Derek Chisora and Fury? What was the numbers with Dylan White? Because we all know, yeah, you can sell out Wembley in UK because them drunk motherfuckers are gonna come out there. And no disrespect to the UK fans, they are good fans, but they not the best fans. But y'all gonna bring y'all drunk ass. Kell Brook can sell out Wembley, so that don't mean that. I want to know what them numbers was like. Just like you brought your little dust ass out talking about wow, they did these kind of numbers and Tank is doing these. What is Fatback Fury numbers like? So like I said, don't just point out one person's numbers, point out all the goddamn numbers. So I don't trust them motherfuckers. Boxing is just getting more and more corrupt by the day, and yeah, like I said, I treat it like a part-time lover. Coolboy Steph. Now this I'm more pissed off about this than these numbers. Japan. Let's talk real shit, because black fans, I'm noticing shit about a lot of you motherfuckers. Y'all don't never mention A side or B side unless it's another black fighter. Boy, y'all was so and Bud was number one pound for pound at the time. All these times when through the build of Spence versus Crawford, before the negotiations, at the time Bud was number one pound for pound. But fans let it be known, no, bro, you B side. Before we can even talk about the undisputed, you B side, and we gonna let that shit be known. It was known to Bud from the get go. You B side, bro. I ain't heard nobody say Monster Inoue is the B side, because you the B side, bro. I don't care how much ESPN and a lot of these delusional black fans and a lot of these and he got a huge Latino following, but Pacquiao did too, because he was against Floyd and they rolled with him. But he got a huge, and all that there. But you ain't selling out over here, bro. You're not a star over here. And another thing, just because you can go to Tokyo and sell out some of them little coliseums and shit, Devin and Cambosis sold out 30,000 in Australia. Yeah, you sell out in your home country, but you can't sell out here, bro. This is where the money at. So for you motherfuckers be trying to tell Coolboy to go to Japan when you're moving up to my weight division and I'm the champ, ain't nobody on Inoue resume even close to a Brandon Figueroa. So now you the B side. So why the fuck is the A side got to go to the B side's country? Another thing I don't trust, it's gonna be some weird shit going on in Japan. Just like when Yord went to Russia and fought Kovalev. He said they didn't even give him no water, and a lot of other shit they was doing out there and putting dirt in his water. A lot of shit they was doing. Yeah, you fuck around, see Coolboy Steph come out there and just pass out in the third round or some shit. I don't trust that shit fighting in his home country. I'm gonna be honest with you. Japan ain't even big on boxing like that. This an American fight, so I love that the fight is being talked about. But to have it in Japan makes no sense at all. And I just hope Coolboy, I hope you can, bro. I hope you manage your team around. And I saw the little homie in Philly that always be reporting and shit. And shout out to you. You give Boost a lot of attention and all that there. But I wish some of y'all that fuck with these fighters, bro, let that shit be known, because you quick to say it when it's another black fighter. Just like Tank fans was quick to let Devin, bro, you can't fuck with Tank and you ain't a bigger star. Well, let Inoue know he ain't the star that Coolboy is. And he don't have the pedigree or the resume. So why should I have to come to your country to fight you? So that's some shit that don't make sense to me. So I'm just wondering if let's talk about A side and B side. Since we bring it up every other time, I want to know who's the A side and who's the B side, because the A side should not have to go to the B side's hometown. That makes no sense at all. So if the fight happened in Japan, I don't see Coolboy Steph winning, because he's gonna have to knock him out cold, and you know, even if he beat him every round, they're gonna get that fight to Inoue. So I think if he go out there in a lose-lose situation, I wonder how many of you other motherfuckers gonna talk about this or bring it up. I know we just happy about the fight. You motherfuckers should have just been happy about the fight with Spence and Crawford then, instead of talking about A side and B side and who don't sell, because Inoue don't sell over here. So you the B side in my opinion. So yeah, this is 903 Boxing. I am your host, Charles J. With that, I'm out.